All right, guys, so welcome back. Thank you for hanging out, spending a few moments here with me. If you're new, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Now, I knew I was going to get a handful of people that asked the question, why didn't I buy a Hellcat? Why did you settle for the 392? Well, there's actually 3 or 4 reasons why I ended up going with a 392 and why I think it's actually a better car than the Hellcat.
Oh, hell no!
Fun! Oh my god. And it sounds absolutely amazing when you're driving it. Absolutely amazing. It's like a symphony. Every downshift sounds amazing. I could feel the Hellcat owners already rolling their eyes at me and everything. Why is the 392 such a great fit? And why is it a better fit than the Hellcat in my eyes? So the number one and the most glaring thing is pricing. You know, if you want to get a comparable Hellcat to a Scatpack, I mean, you could get a really crappy Hellcat for a similar price to the top of the line Scatpack. Well, I'm talking about same year, same mileage, same everything. And the amount of money typically is about $25,000 to $30,000 more in a Hellcat. You know, when you break that down into monthly payments and how much you have to put down and your insurance hikes and everything like that, the 392 comes out on top by a long shot, okay? The amount of money that you spend for the amount of performance you get in a 392, probably the best bang for the buck in the Dodge lineup. The number 2 thing is, as I built up my 5.7, what I noticed is right around when I did my stroker kit, I had a 5.7 and I stroked it out to a 6.5 397. And even though it drove differently than what this 392 does, I really enjoyed being at that type of power level, which was around 450. The Scatpack or the 392, typically, if it went on a dyno, absolutely bone stock, it should be in the neighborhood of about 420 to 430. And with a couple of bolt-ons, maybe an exhaust and a tune, you should be in the neighborhood of 450 pretty easily. And that's really something I wanted. I felt like 450 was a very fun horsepower to be around. I mean, you're talking probably around 520, 530 crank horsepower. And it was so respectable in the quarter mile, but it was also very manageable on the street. You could do some really nice, you know, burnouts, and you could do accelerations. And at no point did you feel like you were completely out of control. I took a bone stock Hellcat out for a ride, and it's just, you light up the tires every time you go half throttle or more.
Oh my gosh, see what I mean?
Damn!
This thing's getting all squirmy.
So you know what, the 392 was I feel like it's a better combination of street strip performance than a Hellcat. The 392, if you're just, you know, casually driving, it drives very civil. It's a very civil vehicle. And then once you hit that sport mode, my last reason, and the reason that, you know, maybe a lot of you guys probably couldn't identify with, is I really wanted to take people through the process of modifying a 392, because the bulk of the Mopar viewers and the bulk of the Mopar community has a 392 and a 5.7. Not a lot. The Hellcat is a very exclusive kind of group. Yes, you do see them when you're at meets, and you do see them, you know, out on the road very sparingly, but the bulk of everybody is in a 5.7 and a 392. And I thought that from a YouTube perspective, it would work out even better, because I would probably enjoy the process of modifying a 392 over a Hellcat, you know, and having a bolt-on Hellcat that's making, you know, 800 wheel horsepower in a Challenger, coupled with a twin-turbo 6.5 Charger RT, it's just at 800 wheel horsepower. I thought it was a little too much. And so I kind of wanted I wanted to approach it as a different angle. I want to do a naturally aspirated build with this 392. I want to do something a little bit different, because I've seen so many guys have a lot of success with 392s, and they don't even have that much power added to them. You're talking, you know, guys hitting low 10s, mid 10s with a 500 wheel horsepower Scatpack. You know, it's really impressive what you're capable of doing with such limited modifications to a Scatpack. Now, obviously, a Hellcat, you know, you pulley down, you upgrade the injectors and the fueling, and, you know, you're making crazy power. But that was really not what it is that I wanted to do with my my personal life, and also too with my YouTube channel. This is RT life, and whether people want to admit it or not, a Scatpack is a relative of the RT. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it, you know, solely an RT. I believe that a Scatpack is a Scatpack, just like a Daytona is a Daytona and a TA is a TA. But on the sticker, it says an RT Scatpack, and we all know that's just a juiced up RT. It just seemed to fit from every angle that I wanted it to. And, you know, for a while I've known that if I was going to get my hands on another vehicle, it would be a 392 Scatpack. And, you know, just because I've had so much fun in them in the past. So, all right, hopefully I didn't piss off too many Hellcat owners. You guys know I love you out there. So, with that being said, guys, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. I'll check you on the next upload. If you drive a 392 and cannot crack a smile or a little giggle or a laugh, I'm sorry, you're just not that into cars. You really are not. Oh my God. Every time you think about those car payments, every time you think about the higher insurance, do yourself a favor, get in your car and remind yourself what it is that you're paying for. And then you'll figure it out. Oh my God. All right. Woo! That, I'll tell you, is fun as hell. It makes it all worth it, you know? If you're looking into a Charger or a Challenger, give the 392 a look. You will not regret it. I'm telling you, everybody and their mother always talks about the Hellcat, the Hellcat, the Hellcat. Not everybody needs a damn Hellcat.